Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex. Quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs. Relativity theories, worlds getting small. Grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep. Gracing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold. Brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
What is up, everybody?
That's dope.
Wow, YouTube's working on the first go. I love that. Good job, YouTube.
Nice.
Oh man. Oh, let's turn the music on. Nice. Oh, and then let me start the stage. Start the event. There we go. Boom. I should start this earlier when we do all the live stuff. There we go. And Swaz is here. What's up, Swaz?
What's up, man?
What's crack-a-lackin', dude?
Not much. Dude, I gotta lock in. I looked at my grades, bro.
Uh-oh. What's wrong?
Dude,
What's going on?
I got a 50 in physics, 50 in math.
Dude, no.
I didn't turn my work, so I'm looking in right now. You can see I got a little couple questions for you whenever you get to them.
Excellent. I see we got Patty in here too as well. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Number one thing, dude, turn in your fucking homework, dog. It's the easiest way to get good grades. I know, accountability. It sucks, dude, right? The accountability. Well, this is just preparing you for real life, you know? In the real world, you have to fill out paperwork. You gotta stay on top of things. You gotta fill out your taxes, unfortunately. Yeah.
Gotta be an adult, man.
Right. You want to have adult fun, you gotta do adult responsibility stuff as well, you know? So I get it, dude. It's all good, though. Your teacher's gonna give you points if you just turn it in, though?
Probably not. So, but I mean, it's first semester, like, it's beginning of semester, so I just gotta lock in.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I'm you're good. I'm happy to help with that. Yeah, because it is the start of the semester, and this is like the end of this is the final stretch, we say, for the year, right? You know.
True. Yes, sir.
True. Yeah. Finish strong. That's what we say. Yeah. Fuck yeah. What's up, Patty? Patty, you want to come up and say hi too? Patty, I was in Chicago, Patty, dude. I fucked up, dude. I need to be in Chicago for longer, Patty. What's going on, dude? Yeah, I can hear you.
Nothing much. How you doing?
Doing good, dude. Just another day in paradise in Los Angeles. How's Chicago? Is it cold? Or you're in Urbana-Champaign, no?
Yeah, I am. It was actually a pretty nice day today, just a bit windy.
Okay, just a bit windy. I was there for Christmas in Chicago. I was there for like 3 days. It was very quick. It was in, see my sister for whatever, my family for Christmas, and then just fly the fuck out. I'm just like, peace.
Yeah, Chicago's fun.
It is, dude. I love that city. When I was in undergrad, I dated a girl who went to grad school there for University of Chicago, and so I ended up flying over a lot. Yeah, I mean, she liked to like bake and like do boring things, but yeah, you know what they say? It's the university that the kids go to if they don't get into like Harvard or like one of the real Ivy Leagues, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
So they're all depressed over there. They're like, oh no, I'm not actually smart enough for Harvard. But honestly, fuck Harvard, dude.
Disqualified.
Yeah, dude, screw those people. Fades, dude. I'm throwing fades. What's going on, Patty? Do you also have like some homework questions and stuff?
Yeah, I do.
Fuck yeah. All right, nice, cool. Swallow's got some. Nice. Patty's got one. Nice. Okay, cool. Here, and we got some chemistry, equity, all this fun stuff. Wow, we got a lot of stuff today. I'm so happy for this. We get to go through things. Since I haven't helped you in a while, Patty, I'll do yours first real quick. And then we'll run through other ones. Is that cool? All right, cool. All right, let's start the stream. All right, welcome to office hours. What is this? You just have to name this thing? Is what this is?
Yeah. So first thing we're starting off with is basic aid.
Okay, cool. All right. Yes.
Yeah, just like and functional groups as well. That's kind of what we're going over right now.
Right. Okay. So alkanes means there's just single carbon bonds between everything, right? And then things like alkenes have a double bond, and then alkynes have a triple, right? And then you're gonna go over, I don't know, fucking ester. Is this OChem? Are you taking OChem right now, dog?
No, this is Gen Chem 2.
Okay. All right. Anyways, the rule for naming alkanes is to try to find the longest carbon chain, like starting from somewhere to somewhere. Try to find like the longest chain of carbons, and each one of the things like is you know, a carbon. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty far, right?
Yeah.
You gotta like mark all these too. You know, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're all 6. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already went through this problem, but I got it right. So I think what's throwing me off is the CL. It's what's throwing me off here.
Okay, so it's hexane for sure. Okay,
it's hexane, yeah.
It's hexane because there's 6, right? And then what we got to do is, okay, so I think you choose the path that has the least number for whatever the functional groups or something, right?
It's the one that's closest to the nearest like functional group, yeah.
Right. So I mean, if it was an alkene, I wouldn't really care about the chlorine, because at that point I care about where the double bond is, right? With an alkane, I forget if the methyl group. This is called isopropyl, I think, right? Is this isopropyl?
Yeah, this is isopropyl.
Yeah, this is isopropyl. This part right here. I'm always amazed. Like, how the fuck do I remember this shit, dude? What? What's up, Dark? It's Sensation. Are you pulling up some chemistry for dummies? Is that what we got? We got some chemistry for dummies you're gonna pull out for us. Chemistry for dummies, yeah. Love that, dude. Maybe that'll help us out. Anyways, okay. This is isopropyl. This is methyl, right? Okay. And then this is chloro, is what we say, right? Chloro.
Okay. Yeah.
Now.
So in my screenshot, I included the name there. It's like
you didn't include
the website is like really weird in terms of how.
Oh, you talking about IUPAC? Are you talking about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the chemistry government basically that determines what the naming convention and the standards are for everything. That's what IUPAC is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I forget which one takes preference or precedence. Is it the chloro groups or is it these? I guess I could ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT is actually really fucking good at chemistry. What takes precedence?
I actually got this one wrong, so.
Okay, well, it can fuck up with the diagrams. When naming alkanes, and I'm gonna say chloro. You have to know what to ask it. Chloro groups or
I guess that's true.
Ethyl and isopropyl groups. Because I'm not gonna just say just name it for me. Because yeah, it'll fuck that up. Here we go. Alphabetical order. Okay, it says alphabetical oral. Alphabetical.
Yeah. ISO
is considered part of the name, dude. That's.
It does,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so chloro's first then. No?
And then the rest don't though, which I find really weird. That's
dude, chemistry has so many fucking exceptions. It sucks. It really does, dude.
Yeah, 3 chloro, 2 ethyl benzene.
Okay, so knowing this, I think it's 2 chloro,
Yeah.
3 H. I gotta remember my alphabet, dude. I, J, K, L, N. Okay.
Isopropyl and then
Yeah, 2 chloro, 3 isopropyl, 4 methyl hexane. Is that what you put down and that's wrong?
yeah. So
Yeah.
2 chloro, 3 isopropyl.
I didn't spell
4
isopropyl right.
methylhexane,
Yes.
which I'm not sure.
What's the correct answer? I always want to see what these bitches say is the correct answer.
I have no idea because I still have 2 attempts left.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
not like-
fuck this, dude.
We have unlimited attempts, but it's like it's 3 attempts per like type of problem.
What do you mean? You have unlimited attempts, but you only have 2
So,
attempts
like,
per attempt? Oh, so if we get this
We
wrong,
have
it's going to
3
give us a new
different attempts
question?
Yeah.
Okay,
Basically.
that's fine. You just got to keep rolling the dice then sometimes. Until you get something that looks
I
nicer.
just-
I know, bro. It sucks, dude. You're just getting like beat on the face
I don't
dude,
know.
with this
We'll
shit, dude.
see what this thing says. The correct answer is
I mean, I can also like type this in.
oh. I see why I got it wrong because I didn't put a dash. It's with a 4 in the methyl.
Oh, oh yeah, you need a 4 here. Yeah, sorry, dash. Yeah, okay. So wait, did we get the points or we didn't get the points?
No, because I didn't put the dash. I had it right.
Fuck.
I had it right, but it was the dash.
Oh, you're
that was
forgetting
the
a
problem.
dash, dude. You're just forgetting a dash, dude.
That is one big
It's
pile of
brutal.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. Okay. All right. Well,
Any other
again,
questions on?
bro, this is why I hate. What are you using? Is this called like Mastering Chemistry or like Pearson or some garbage?
This is Prairie Learn.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Fuck,
Dude,
Prairie Learn.
is that? Do you know that one?
Yeah.
Swaz, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it called? Prairie Learn?
Yeah, Prairie Learn.
Like the Midwest, like Little House on the
Prairie,
Prairie or some
Learn.
shit.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I
Wait,
don't know if
Swaz,
it's,
Swaz, aren't you in like
Nearby
Florida or
program
something,
what,
dude?
but-
No, I'm in
Small-
North Carolina, man.
Oh, okay. That's kind of prairie-ish.
Is it? I live like 10 minutes from the beach, bro. It is like.
Yeah, it's definitely not the prairie. I just didn't know if it was like some weird Midwest, like I've never heard of Prairie Learn, but it sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, it does. It's what we take our exams on as well. So if you get
Really?
like character wrong, you're fine.
Yeah, dude, I have no tolerance for this in education, because the reason they do this, I mean, it's multifaceted. They really should have TAs hand grading these things, such that, again, a TA, if they saw you wrote this, they'd be like, okay, whatever, he missed a dash. It's basically the same thing. He understands the concepts. You understand how to do it. Just because like there's a slight little grammatical mistake doesn't mean you shouldn't get the whole question wrong. But they don't have money for TAs, so they pay Prairie Learn or whatever the fuck to like auto grade this. But then this makes you like frustrated at science, and then we wonder why no one wants to go into STEM.
You done messed up, Aaron! It's bad programming as well.
It is. It's terrible programming. I mean, so maybe actually this is where I think AI actually could help. Because if you told an AI to grade your answer compared to what the correct answer is, AI would say, this is like 95% correct. And maybe you could get 95% of the points. And then I would just settle for that. Be like, cool, whatever, knock the 5% because I don't know where the fucking dash is. Like...
Well, a good programmer would sit there and say, has this person put in a dash after this number? No, then it was probably supposed to be there. Do it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, or at least...
Like I said, it's just poor programming.
Yeah, I know, because they're going off like some old school, like, it has to be an exact match string, which is just trash.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah,
that's-
so
that's-
you... No.
It sucks. I know, we agree it sucks. Okay, Patty, does that...
I wouldn't make that mistake, I'm saying.
It's okay. I would make... Don't beat up yourself, Patty, because this is basically correct.
Yeah. Could I potentially ask one more question?
Yes.
Not like just a specific problem.
Yeah,
but, like,
you can. What's up?
do you have any tips on how to memorize functional groups? Because I
Ooh.
have a test for it in 2 weeks.
Okay. I mean, the old school way that I used to always memorize functional groups is literally with flashcards. So you need to know, right, what an amine is, what an ami. Don't just take a piece of paper and read it. That shit doesn't work.
Yeah, no, it does not.
What you need to do, and
Learned
dude,
that the
especially
hard way last
chemistry.
semester.
I know, right? Yeah. Well, because we all want things like, even like Quizlet and stuff. You're just like, oh, click the button, click the button. There's something to be said for like writing it out yourself. The process of you making the flashcards physically, and then having to go through them, it'll just stick in your head. It's a memorization trick, you know. Acronyms are good too. You know, something like this. Alcohols, yeah, ROH. I love ROH.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking any this month. I'm doing dry January. It sucks.
Rover only hits.
What were you gonna say, dude?
That's lame.
Rover only hits.
Only hits. Okay, yeah. So
Rover
yeah,
only hit. ROH.
Oh, a Rover only hits. Wait. Sorry,
ROH.
what? Okay, did you come up with that sensation, bro,
No,
or is that actually
well,
a thing?
No, I just came up with it now.
Oh, you came up with it. I didn't know if that was in the book.
It's literally in front of me, so I just went.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm just
Rover
how are we connecting ROH Rover only hits with alcohol? Is Rover like a domestic abuse victim or something? Like, what's going on?
Acronyms don't have to make sense within the context of something. It just needs
kind
to
of want
like
to sometimes.
You remember when you were a kid and it was like, how do you spell because?
I just BECAUSE. Is there a thing for how to spell because? Is that really a thing?
In like year 1 or year 2, whatever the fuck it was, I can't remember now. They were like, yeah, you spell because by saying, big elephants. How does it work?
What?
Big elephants.
Excuse me? What is this thing?
Big elephants can always use small exits.
Oh my god, wait, you have an acronym for spelling because? Really?
Well, they're 5-year-olds. What do you want?
Oh, okay, that's great. Okay. Well, yeah, sorry, let me answer Patty's question, then I'll talk about like funny acronyms. But yeah, Patty, I would just take something like this, and write these out so that you know what they are. Also, you want to do examples because it can get confusing, man, especially like what this R thing means, right? Because oh, what's up, Omega Ken? Oh, actually, hey, okay, Omega, I got a question for you from one of my students because they're in chemistry 2 or whatever in college. They're asking what's the best way to remember. So Omega in the chat here, he's a chemistry professor. What's the best way for students to remember the functional groups or memorize them? I guess for a test. We'll see what he says. I would put these down, and then I would also do some examples because it can get confusing. This R thing is like the rest of the molecule, right?
The rest of the molecule, yeah.
Yeah, good.
The way my professor was talking about it was like, it's the rest of the molecule, but like if you're actually looking at the molecule itself, you always want to try and find a more complex functional group. Like, okay. For example, because they can get messed up with each other all the time.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
amide and amine.
Like it's like even for like alkene and like a benzene ring, like
yes,
like that's like the small example he did was like it's not 3 alkenes, it's just a whole carbon benzene ring.
Correct. Well, yeah, like one thing it has components of it in the other one. So for instance, like I'm trying like ketone and ester, right? So you have ketone.
Ester, yeah.
Yeah, ketone is an ester is a ketone where R2 here is an oxygen group or an oxygen or whatever, and this has something else. Omega says
if it says something is like an R1 and R2, what does that mean? For like a ketone.
Good question. I believe R1 and R2 means they are different things.
Okay.
What does that mean? Kent, do you know what this means for ketones? The difference between R1 and R2? I don't know. He says agree on examples, then focus on connectivity, not that much on shared electron pairs. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Also like examples of things, because sometimes it can be hard to look at a big messy molecule and pick out what the functional group is. But if you see enough of them, you'll be like, that's an amide, or that's an ester. That's a carboxylic acid or something. Yeah, bro, the rings, dude, naming the rings sucks. Do you have to name the rings as well?
Okay, so I have like he provided us with like a functional group worksheet. So we just have aromatics, which is just it just says it's a ring structure with alternating doubles and single bonds, 6 membered rings in what's common form.
Okay. I see. Yeah, and then there's different ones with how they attach. Okay, Mega says R1 and R2 mean they're alkyl-like groups, either the same or different, but necessarily carbon atoms attached to the carbonyl group. Okay, good. So yeah, it means R1 and R2 have to be carbon atoms at least. And I guess it's that there's two. It's interesting here, right? For ether, they just put R and R, but here they put R1 and R2. Aldehydes have at least hydrogen atoms.
I guess you just kind of got to look at like what type of bond it is, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think I see. I think I see. Okay, I see. Yeah, aldehyde and ketone. Aldehyde, it's one R group and a hydrogen. Ketone, it's two R groups. I guess they could have just written R and R, but they write R and 1 and R2. Yeah, all right. Aromatic. Yeah, one sec. Let me just find those ones for aromatic groups. I remember there's some weird ones you have to. Yeah, these are the ones you have to know. Yeah, you have like toluene. I remember this. This one used to mess with me, dude, bro. Like what? Like I used to be like, oh, cool, it's just methylbenzene. And they're like, no, it's toluene. Like what?
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna go into that, but we'll see. The semester's still very young,
okay.
So.
Yeah. It's early. We're in the first month. I can tell because I haven't gotten that many requests for tutoring yet, but I know like in the next couple weeks it's gonna be like, uh-oh. Now I realize I'm not learning anything and I have an exam next week. Yeah. But yeah, go over these. I think like the first 3 is what I've seen on tests before. Toluene, phenol, and aniline. Any of these other ones, not really. Or benzoic acid does get put on a lot. I do see benzoic acid. But you should notice that because COOH is the same thing for acetic acid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or CH3COOH. It's like acetate, whatever. Something. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Does that help you out? Yep. You're welcome, dude. Yeah, come by the stream anytime if you have like worksheets and stuff and you need help with them, dude. I'll help you out, Patty. Of course. I love the chemistry. It's good stuff. Cool.
I love the chemistry until it comes time to do it.
Yeah. I love the chemistry until it doesn't love me back.
Yeah, exactly.
She beats me because she loves me. Oh man. Okay, great. Nice. Good job, Patty. Omega says, by the way, my tutoring session went 95%. I'm almost ecstatic. Oh, hell yeah.
That's dope.
Yes, dude. Nice job, Omega, dude. Great job on your tutoring session.
Come on.
You just got to learn it 10 minutes before they learn it, dude. That's always the trick. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, let's see. Let me run through some of the other questions we got. Equity, I saw you were in the chat, Equity. So here, you did submit the first one for today, so I will do yours. And then maybe I'll help out Swaz because he actually has test stuff, and then Shantrix will do some fun math things, and then Adarsh and Ayuki. Yeah, I got you guys. Cool. All right, let's do it. All right. Ooh. Chemistry and me have a toxic relationship. She can't stay away from me. Me neither of her. In fact, my pillow is Clayton's Orgo. Oh, the OChem book. Is that a famous OChem book? Omega? Clayton's Orgo? At least it's an affordable book. Bro, I thought organic chemistry books are usually like $300.
That's affordable?
Yeah, this is cheap, dude, for a textbook. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Oh.
He's like, yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, no. I work for an online textbook company. We charge $25 for like the whole quarter or semester. Actually, for the whole year.
Yeah, can you put me on?
Well, it's but your teacher would have to use our textbook. The problem is that like teachers tend to just assign this textbook. The worst one, bro, is when a teacher writes a textbook and then assigns their textbook to the class, because then it's the ultimate grift. Because now all the students have to buy their textbook, and so the professor gets paid from the textbook as well.
That's just like double points, man.
It is, dude. Yeah. I mean, in one regard, I understand that if I'm a professor and I wrote a whole physics textbook, I would want to use that textbook to teach my class. But I think at that point, maybe the textbook should be offered for free for the students, you know?
Sure.
Instead of, because there's like a conflict of interest there, right? It's just like, okay, I understand you want to use your textbook because you wrote it, but also you're making money off of it. I'm trying to remember what the OChem book was that all the students have to use. I mean, all these are actually not bad. These are all under $100. Okay. Back in my day, they're like 300.
See, if a teacher did that to me, or to anybody for that matter, I would intentionally sign up to their class, right? Take the textbook and then just scan the fuck out of it.
Oh, and then just upload the PDF. Just be like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this looks more like appropriate. Here we go. $200 on Barnes and Noble. Yeah. Yeah. This is more of what like OChem is. Yeah. It's just one of these things, bro. Because they know if you're a pre-med student and you're taking OChem, that you probably have money, because you got to be able to afford the MCAT class to compete with everybody else who's paying $3,000 for an MCAT class. So they know you'll spend $200 on the textbook. You couldn't charge $200-$300 for, I don't know, a gender studies like textbook, because they don't make any money.
It's not a real major either.
Yeah, well, that's true, but yeah, we can't. I mean, I think we should study all the things, but yeah, maybe don't put yourself into a lot of debt if you can't pay it back later.
Gender studies class. There are 2 genders. Problem solved.
Bro, my friends are actually getting kind of fucked right now by all this Trump banning the grant research money, because again, it started out like, okay, like I understand why he did it. He was like, yo, let's like pause on funding things until we make sure that we're not funding DEI things we don't want to fund. But now this has trickled down into anything that's like NSF has to be stopped, because they have to like be like, okay, is this a DEI thing? And it's quite disruptive. It's pretty ham-fisted is what I would say. This is something you could just say that maybe we're just gonna do some audits, but keep the money going. But he just stopped everything. And a lot of my friends are like, well, fuck, like all my conferences are now like the flights are canceled, or I can't purchase, nitrile gloves. I can't do anything because they just stopped everything. So rants. I don't know. That's something that's recently. It's happened in the last 2 days. It was yesterday he put out the ban, and then today NSF started sending out emails to everyone who's on a government science grant, which is fucking everybody in academia, being like, yeah, we gotta halt everything. Which is like, what? It's nuts. Imagine if all the grocery stores said we have to halt selling groceries because we don't know if the bags are racist.
Assuming that's an absolute truth, then yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. Absolute truth. Yeah, what is absolute truth these days? The bags are racist? Is that what you said, Swaz? The bags are racist. Which ones? The brown bags or the white paper bags? Or the white plastic bags? Okay. Equity. Let's see. Given h of x is continuous on -5 to 5 and odd, draw the graph from -5 to 0. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Sorry, Equity, are you back in the chat? Sorry, my bad. I got distracted with things. What does it mean for something to be odd? Does anyone know what it means for something to be odd besides like not normal or something? I'm pretty odd. Still here? Good. Okay. This is the technical definition of odd. But maybe no one actually really understands what that means. Yeah, there we go, Jeff. Ooh, I like Endar's as well, which gives symmetry about the origin. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Well, I think the way I wrote it is this is technically correct, right? Is this also technically correct? Yeah. You can put the minus sign anywhere. You can put it here if you want it. It basically says that whatever the y coordinate is 1 unit away from here, it's the negative y coordinate 1 unit to the left of here. Yeah. Jeff's like, that's even. Yeah, technically. Yeah. So, if over here we have the coordinate 1, 2, right? That means -1 will correspond to -2. Okay? So whatever this was, it gets swapped with a negative. So now this is down here. And then this is right. This is all still 2. So this is -2, -2. And then it curves down to 0. So it's got a curve to 0. -0 is just 0. And then instead of it going down to a really negative number, it has to go up to a really positive number. So you end up just getting this. And it looks something like this. Yeah, wow. Okay, cool. Yes. That is an odd function. In terms of polynomials, so for instance, I mean, this function isn't a polynomial, but because I don't know how you do that flat part with a polynomial. I guess you could if there was like a really extreme like a really extreme maximum there. It's like really flat, like really high order or something. Which point group is that function? Which point group? What's a point group? This thing here, this like flat top, is really hard to make with just a straight polynomial. To make like flat lines with polynomials are really difficult. Oh, symmetry. Oh, okay. But let's say, for instance, if you had a function that looks something like this, let's say like 5x to the 5th plus 3x to the 3rd plus 2x. This is considered an odd function. Okay. The reason being is that all of the exponents are odd. Okay. Even if it's just x here, this is x to the 1. 1 is odd. Okay. If you had a function that looked like this, let's say it was like 4x squared plus 2. This is an even function because this is the same thing as like x to the 0. Which I think 0 is even. Is 0 considered even, guys? I think it is, right? Yeah, that's even. Yeah. However, if you change this and it's a mix, if you have a mix of like odd and even exponents, then technically it's neither. It's not an odd or an even function. Yes, f of x equals c is even. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. What you'll sometimes say is whether the leading coefficient is odd or even, because the biggest exponent determines the end behavior of the function. Because as end behavior is as we get to like really big and really negative big values of x, that determines whether it'll go, in this case, this one would do this. We would say like down, up. And in this case, it would be up, up. Because you always end up looking at the highest exponent. Because that will dictate what happens to the function at the extremes. It's a thing to look at. But yeah, nice. If this was an even function equity, okay? Even functions have this property. F of x is equal to f of negative x. Yes, quotients of polynomials. Yeah, that's all fun stuff. Yeah, yeah. I have videos on those. That means that it's not symmetric about the origin, but it's symmetric about the the y-axis. So it's symmetric about this. So if this was even, it would mean as you go to the left, you get the same value of y. So instead of it being -1, -2, it becomes -1, +2, and then it looks like this. Yeah. So this would be this would be the even version. Good. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Great. Awesome. Good job. Win. Good.
Well done.
Okay. Swaz, what's up? Let me do some of yours.
What's up, man? I'll show back.
You're good. You're good. What's up? I see something here with like chapter 7.
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Okay,
but
cool.
one of them is just like, or two of them are actual questions. Yeah, those are the ones I was confused on. And then the rest of them are just clarifying questions.
That's cool. Okay. I'm trying to like rotate this one correctly. Jesus. Equity says, are the fires contained? Yes. No more fires in LA. We had a bunch of rain the last 2 days, so we're okay. We're all good.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about that. I was like,
oh, you're good, dude. You know, how was North Carolina, dude? Hurricane fucking Helene wrecked some shit.
that was a while back, bro. We had a snowstorm though.
Ah, okay.
It's pretty cool.
You get to play in the snow? You get to play in the snow?
I did, man. I used to West Virginia though, so it was like hella snow there.
Oh, hella snow, yeah. Blue Ridge Mountains. Dun, 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 dun.
Shenandoah River.
Shenandoah River. Oh God. Okay.
You've
Right,
never heard that song until you've heard a Scotsman sing it.
There's a Scotsman that sings it.
Oh,
Country Road.
What was that film? Kingsman 2. Kingsman
Oh, I love
2.
the Kingsman. Oh. I haven't seen any since the first one. That's with the secret agents, right? They're like secret agents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is really just the biography of Sensation's previous life. He won't tell us about.
Yeah, I used to work for a tailor's.
Right. Yeah, with the special glasses and stuff. I love the ending of the first Kingsman, like the Kingsman 1, when the girl like comes and visits him in the room, and dude, it's such a preposterous film. Yes, it's nice. Okay, what's up here, Swaz? All of these, or what?
Yeah, just it's those two
Okay, let's do it.
questions. They're kind of long questions though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we can read them. All right, according to government data, 22% of Americans under the age 6 live in households with income. Okay, whatever. All right, 22% of people are poor. A study of learning, okay, an SRS of 300, and finds that, their proportion, okay, that's what p hat means. This means the sample proportion is 29%. Okay. Find the probability that at least 29% of the sample, dude, what, are from poverty level households. This is worded so weird.
I know.
Dude, what?
That's one of the big things I was confused on. I was just like trying to.
Yeah, you just gotta
decipher
kind of, you gotta like just like tune it out, dude. Just be like, nah, dude. All right, this is like p. P is equal to 0.22, and then we have our sample, right, which has n is equal to. I like drawing pictures. Just helps me. P hat is equal to 0.29, and I want to find the probability that at least 29% of the sample assuming that 22% of all children under the age of 6. Yeah, I agree, Jeff, with that. Yeah. It's just this wording here, dude. Find the probability that at least 29% of the sample are from the household.
Do we do the 10% rule to see if like it's a like a normal distribution, and then we do norm CDF?
Okay.
Would that be?
Oh. Okay. Sorry. Wait. Of the sample, 25, at least 29% of this sample, or of a sample?
I think the sample.
So do it. Okay. All right. It's just worded really weirdly to me. But yeah, we do need a standard deviation. Well, okay. Yeah, we should check things first. You're right. We check that n times p and n times 1 minus p are greater than 25, right?
Greater than 10, right?
Greater than 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they are, right? You got 300 people.
I think so. I haven't checked it, but yeah, they are.
That's like 100, and then that's like a lot. Okay. So, you need like you need a z-score, I think, for this, really. If I wanted to do this without a calculator, I think what you need, and then you can do, and then you're saying normal CDF is what you do?
I think so, or it's PDF. I think it's CDF though.
Yeah. No, it's CDF, because you want like the percentage.
Large count rule though, that just shows that it's like relatively like normal distribution though, right?
Yeah. And also, I mean, you want n to not be... Okay, I think here's the rule. You don't want n to be more than 25% of your population. I think that's what the rule is. Like, you don't want your sample to be too big.
Yeah, to where like it's just like taking too much of the population.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So you're going to do... okay, so first of all, we need a standard deviation, which is the square root of np 1 minus p, right?
I have the formula right here. I think it's standard deviation is root p parenthesis 1 minus p over n. Oh,
over n. Oh, they're all over n. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, this is the rule. This is the rule. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
That's another thing, dude. It's just like trying to know like when to use what formulas is kind of getting me to.
Yeah. Okay. So
there's just a couple of them, man.
do you get an equation sheet? Like, how does this work?
Yeah, I have like a couple equation sheets that I get per test.
Okay. So, because on the equation sheet, it should maybe say like 1 sample proportion, 2 sample proportion, blah, 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 and to identify it's a sample. So now I know 1 sample proportion, and so these are the things I use. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Yeah,
percent.
actually, that actually does kind of click a little bit.
Yeah, right? So then I think when you're finding the z-score, you do 0.29 minus 0.22 over 22% of Americans are in, okay, at least 29%.
What about your standard deviation?
This is standard deviation, I think is what this is. I think it's this. So then I think it's, which P do you use? I think you use the 0.22. I really don't like the wording on this, dude. Over 300. I think that's what this is.
And then your mu is 29.
Yeah, because that's what you're testing, right? You're testing. I like to think of it as like z-score is like what you're looking for compared to what the normal thing is. Live in poverty, I believe. What's up, Kevin? All right, one second. Let me get my calculator out. I need to use the calculator.
You're fine to do like calculator speak too, because I'm also allowed to use calculator speak for all my tests.
Yeah. I'm just curious. So 29 minus 0.22, and then we divide that by the square root of 0.22 times 1 minus 0.2 is 0.78, and then we divide that by 300. Do we have the answers for these? Do we know what the correct answer is?
I do. Wait, do you need to put? Actually, no.
Yeah, right. It's multiply, divide. Yeah, I know the parentheses. You were worried about the parentheses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're okay there because it's like multiply, then divide.
I don't know, dude. I get so tripped up on that.
Well, okay. If for instance there was another multiplier thing here, then yes, then I would have to put this under parentheses. But really, what I'm doing is I'm doing this times this divided by this, so that order is okay. If you need to divide it by 2 things that are being multiplied, then these need to be in parentheses.
Okay.
But be safe. Keep yourself safe.
Yeah, I always just use parentheses because I never know.
Use parentheses. Prevents bad things. All right, 2.93. I think that's the z-score you use. And then I think that's going to be a very low percentage because you want to say at least 29%, okay? So this is the distribution. Or can I draw a bell curve today? Okay. Right? And then this is 22%. And then this right here is 29%. And I want to know this area. Okay. So,
wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I don't mean to like be too rude, but
No,
like, why
good.
is 22% the middle? Like.
Mm-hmm. Because that's the average of the population. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, for instance, if my. Yo, what's up, Shantrix? Yeah, you're good. If. Like, in general, if I pull a sample, 22% of those kids should be poor, right?
Yeah.
But I want to say, okay, so, what's the probability that they're over 22%? That would be 50, right? If I pulled a sample and the percentage is over 22%, that would happen 50% of the time. If it was under 22%, that would happen 50% of the time. I want to know, if I pull a sample, what's the probability that at least 29% are Okay, interesting. So this is actually what I just said. This should say of a sample, or like of a similar size sample. Okay. Because they're not talking about specifically the sample I pulled that had an average of 29%. They're saying if I were to pull any sample, and I don't know what the average is, what's the probability that the average of that sample will be above 29%? And then because this comes into part 2, because then they say, okay, but you did pull a sample that was 29%. So how likely was that? You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you're good, Reki. It's okay. We'll do yours after this. Yeah. Okay, so it's this. It's 2.93 standard deviations, which is big. So if you go to your calculator and go second dished and do normal CDF, the lower here is 2.93. And then the upper is 1E99. Okay? Oh, wait. Let's see. It says the answer is 0. That's wrong. There we go. So it's 0.00169. So that's equal to 1.69% is the area there. Yeah?
Yeah, now just on like the calculator speak, you didn't change your standard deviation or your
Nope.
mu at all. Why,
because
why not?
I calculated that all here. Whenever you convert something to a z-score, this is a CDF with a mean equal to 0 and a standard deviation equal to 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I could have manually put this in as... I know what you're talking about. You're talking about in here. I could have manually put in this would have been 0.22 for the lower. Sorry, no, this would have been 0.29.
0.29
for the lower. That would still be infinity.
Yeah.
And then my mu would have to be 0.22, and then I'd have to put in the standard deviation. But this like sucks. Oh no, not that one. What? No. That's the one I want. That's a soundboard.
And then your standard deviation would just be the bottom part of your like z-score.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. But that's just like ugly to deal with. It's much easier to just calculate the z-score and then just deal with this.
And then just streamline.
Yeah. Kevin says, where do I get the soundboard? I use Ableton. It's a music production software thing. It's not very conventional. Yeah. I do stuff in Ableton, and then it's because I have a button where if like I click a button on my keyboard, Kevin, it'll randomly go through a bunch of sounds. So I have like just like a folder. It's like these sounds are positive, which is like these, and it'll just randomly select them. But you can code that with Ableton with I think it's called like a random note generator or something. It's really cool. I like coding stuff. Okay. Okay, so that's 1.7%, okay? All right. So now they say, based on your answer, is there convincing evidence that the children living in households, whatever, I hate all this wording. Okay, just say like poor kids. Is there, because you see how they say like children under 6? Like they start putting more numbers in it. And you start wondering, like, do I need...
confuse you, I feel like.
I know. I'm like, dude, it sucks, dude. I'm just like, ugh, it sucks. But it's just like, do I need to put the 6 in my equation anywhere? And it's like, no. You just have to say the percentage of... Okay, here we go. Because then they also say under the official level of poverty. Like, that's another word that messes with you, right? Because under, over is in it as well. So I'm going to say percentage of poor kids... in this state is greater than the value of 22%. Okay. Is it convincing that the percentage in the state is greater than... Oh, interesting. So what do you think the answer is to this? This is an interesting one.
I think no. I mean, I have the answer sheet right here, but I just from like
yes.
what it looks like, I think. Why would it be yes though?
I'll explain to you. Okay. So
that sounds. Right. It looks like such a low percentage though.
So, okay, that percentage is the percent chance that this thing being 29% is a fluke.
Oh. So that 1.7% is like...
Is the percent chance that this sample of 29% like randomly happened. Like you randomly somehow got all the poor kids in this sample. There's only a 1.7% chance of that happening.
So there's a 98.3% chance it's like
that they're
accurate.
different. That they're different. Okay, so here's what happens. Okay, you have a population, right? And then you have a sample. Have you done hypothesis testing yet? Like null
No.
hypothesis, alternative hypothesis?
Not yet, no.
Because this will make more sense if once you get to that. But here's what's happening. So you know that everyone. What does this say? Sorry. Okay, you know that everyone in the nation, on average, has 22% of their kids as being poor. Okay. And then this represents what we would call like state A. Okay. Or actually, no, here. Let's call this Hawaii, for instance. Or no, maybe Puerto Rico. Here we go, Puerto Rico. Don't get mad at me. I know people got upset at Puerto Rico or something earlier, but I'm using an example here. So if I were to take, for instance, a sample out of, I don't know, what's a basic state, like Illinois. Illinois is a very generic state in the U.S., okay? And I were to see from this sample of kids in Illinois what percentage were poor, that would probably be around 22%, because Illinois is a state in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Do you see how, like, okay. And so I could say, okay, well, what's the percentage of getting something, you know, slightly higher than 22%? Well, it's 50%. So there's a 50% chance that you pick a sample that's above 22%. And so basically, because these are basically
22 is your benchmark.
Yeah,
pretty much.
because 22 is the nation. So if the state I got is close to that, then we can say that this state is part of this nation, right? I thought the S in Illinois, it is. Illinois, the S is silent, but they say Illinois sometimes. I don't know. It depends on the accent. Anyways. Okay. But, okay, let's take a sample from somewhere else. Let's say Puerto Rico, right? And we find that 29% of the kids there are poor. Because this number is so different than this number, it means that the sample we took is actually not part of that population, because it's so different.
Wait, run that back? I'm confused.
Okay. So
Why is it not part of the sample?
because the sample proportion of people that are poor, 29%, is so much higher than the national average of people that are poor, or kids that are poor, whatever. Because these are so different, when you get this z-score here of like whatever, this 1.69% in the area up here, it says that there's only a 1.69% chance that this difference is caused by random luck or random error. Random error is actually, I think, what they want to say. Like random error. Whereas if you have z-scores that are closer to the middle, then it means that there's a bigger chance that any difference was just caused by random error. No.
But the fact that it's far away shows that it's not caused by random error.
Right, it's not caused by random error because they're actually different. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we do this. What if a very rich state is pulling up average? Then it's still average. It's whatever. We use this testing to show that if a sample I take doesn't match what the population that we think it came from, then it's not actually from that population. They'll make this argument sometimes with saying, for instance, that a certain way of teaching math results in better grades. So you could think about, most students get a 22, say that's a score, a 22 on their math exam. And I have this sample of students from a completely different type of teaching of math, and they're getting 29. because this number is so different than this, that means that this type of math teaching is different than what the general stuff is. It's about like I know it's confusing and it'll make sense the more you do it. But
Yeah.
You got to think about anytime you're looking at tails, like you will do this a lot in hypothesis testing. Also, this was a one-sided test. So we were only looking to see what's the probability of getting 29% or higher. So we're basically just trying to see is this school worse? I don't care if it's worse or better. I care if it's worse. But the way that they're baiting you into this is, do you see how they say find the probability that a sample has a 29% poverty or higher?
Yeah.
You found that the probability of doing that from a population that should be 22% is 1.7%. So if your pool of students are 0.22 poor, the probability of you getting a small sample of students that ends up being 0.29 poor is very, very small. There's only a 1.7% chance of that happening.
Okay.
So that means this group of students you pulled, this small sample, has to be completely different from the population you think it is, because they're too different. And there's only a 1.7% chance of that happening.
So
Yeah.
is that like my reasoning? Like,
Yes.
what you just said, is that my reasoning behind like why?
Yeah, so you would say there's only a 1.7% chance of pulling. There's only a 1.7% chance of this difference being due to random error. Or there's only a 1.7% chance of pulling that sample from the nation. If it is this state greater than the national? Yes, it is, because it's yeah, I would say that. This is where like it gets a lot easier once you learn null and alternative hypothesis, because you just say, cool, I reject the null at the 98% confidence level, and you're done. You just say those words and you're cool. That's like the statistics speak for what this means. But
Okay.
what you want to say is that you would say it's very rare to pull out a sample that has a 29% poverty rate just by chance. So it can't be by chance. It has to be that this state where you pulled the sample out of is actually different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to click now. It's starting to click.
Yeah,
now.
it'll if I say it enough times, because even I have to like convince
Yeah, if you
myself.
just drive it in enough times,
I'm just
you'll
like,
get it.
fuck,
eventually,
dude.
right?
Yeah, you're good, dude. Oh, Dennis, nice, dude. You took your DiffyQ exam, felt okay. Nice. Oh, there were tough questions. Ooh. Do you remember the tough questions? Let us know. I'd love to go over them. Yeah, you'll get to this. This is the main idea behind statistics, is that everything in the world is random, but we have ways of quantifying like how random something is and how like connected things are. If for instance, I looked at the average heights of students in a school, right? And I found that the average height, let's say, of a guy in school is 5'8", right? But then I have another sample of students that somehow the average height is like 6'4". I would be like, okay, but these students, wherever I got these students from, are not from the U.S. because they don't fit. Like the chance of me pulling out a random high school of 6'4" students is very rare. So it means that they can't actually have come from the original population I thought they came from.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see. Next one. 15.
Just quickly,
What's up, dude?
what kind of a question is that?
What do you mean?
And I quote, how do I get my math teacher to boost my mark? And I've just written, by studying.
Oh, my strategies. Oh, interesting. Oh, Peter. Tell him to ask the teacher if there's any opportunities for extra credit. I always say this to students: if you do need like an extra point or two to like whatever, hit that A or B marker or that B to C border, don't just beg your teacher for an extra point or two. They won't do it. The reason they can't is because A, begging like sucks. Don't beg. And B, if you do it, then they're worried you're going to go tell all the other kids that they can do it, and they're all going to do it as well. So if you offer instead that, hey, is there any opportunities for extra credit? Then the teacher can say yes. You know, like if you do blank, 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 then I'll give you a point. Because then most of the other students won't do that for the extra point. If all they have to do is harass the teacher to get an extra point, all the kids are going to do it. And then the teacher's going to be mad. Because everybody's going to come asking them for an extra point. So.
And just quickly for Kevin.
What's up, Kevin? Yeah.
Are the LA fire still going on? Seriously, that's not even me being grammatically picky. That's just wrong.
That is true. That should be R. You're right, Kevin. It should be R. Yeah. Sensation is our. He keeps our English in check. Every day dude. I made a funny post on my Instagram about this because
I can't stop myself.
No, you can't. No.
Grammar Nazi.
I can't have you being like my minister of like grammar Nazis. Yeah. What is it? Let me find a picture of this. Yes. Where is it? I went to the grocery store to go get like a soda or something, and this was the soda they had, dude. They have Warhead sour green apple soda, dude. And I was like, dude, every day we stray further and further from God. Dude, what? Like, why?
To be fair, I remember them in sweets when I was a kid.
Yeah, they're great, dude. I love Warheads. They're super dope. But now they have them in soda form. What?
Anyway, back to the question.
Back to the beatings. All right. In a children's book, the mean word length is 7. Okay, so here. Cool. Mean word length. I'm going to write down mu. Standard deviation is 2.1. Just always write these numbers down, okay? A novel aimed at teenagers. The mean word length... Oh, wait, sorry, what? Oh, this is for a kid's book. So, like, for the kids. These are for the teens. 4.3 with a standard deviation of 2.5. Both distributions are unimodal, right? That means one peak, and skewed to the right. Oh, ew. So that means something like this, right? Is that skewed to the right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, that screwed me up because the first time I did it was, I don't know.
Yeah, you think it's like to the left.
Opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, the skew has to do with where the tail is going, like where the outliers are. So most stuff would want to be here, but you have this shit out to the right, which is pulling it. That's why it's skewed. Does that make more sense? Like, I would love for my bell curve to look like this, but these outliers end up skewing it out. Okay. Independent random samples of 35 words are selected. Okay, so N is equal to 35. XC represent the okay, whatever. X bar C is the sample mean word length. And then X sub R are the teens. Why didn't they just do X sub T? What is that is a T. My bad. I was like, what? R. Okay.
Wait, I got the paper right here. Is that?
Okay.
Oh, no. I thought it was R the first time I looked at it.
I did too, yeah. I was like, what are they doing for kids with R's? Like, what? Okay, T is teens. Okay. Find the mean sampling. Well, that's just this minus this, right? So XC minus...
I think so, or do you have to do the variances, or is that standard deviation?
No, this is just the means. The means, you can just subtract them, right? That's just 4.3 minus 3.7.
Yeah.
Cool. So that should just be 0.6. Okay. Calculate and interpolate the standard deviation of the sampling distribution. Oh, okay, so they want the sampling... Okay, so this is interesting. They want the sampling distribution for the difference of two means. Okay? Those words should mean that we have to use a certain type of equation to do it. Okay? So I would say two sample mean...
Wait, what?
It's this. Uh-huh.
Do I have that equation?
Do you? I don't know.
I don't think I do.
You don't have something for two samples?
I do not.
Okay. Do you have something for like a two sample t-test?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is anyways.
It gotta.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
just show me, man. Just show me.
I'm gonna show you what it is. Yeah. Okay. Verify that the 10% condition is met.
Yeah. So like it's like calculate.
Kevin's
like,
good. He says
blank
I
is-
use my T89 when I need to do this. Yeah, because I feel like these are on your calculator, dude. I think if you go to your calculator, and you go to if you go to second distribution, stats. Okay, and if you go to tests, do you see how it says 2 sample t-test? 2 sample
what?
z-test? Yeah, it has them. Do you see these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, so...
I haven't unlocked that yet, man.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Unlock. Oh, wait. No. There we go. Alright. Like, wrong one. Okay. Calculate the standard deviation. Don't we have to know how many people are in the sample, though?
To calculate standard deviation.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Or is
Okay.
it trying to
it
just
is.
make one? So it's like
No.
variances. You add or subtract.
No, I see it. It says independent samples of 35 words. N equals 35.
Oh.
Okay. From each book. So this is the standard deviation. So it's the square root of the standard deviation 1 squared. So that's 2.1 squared over 35 plus standard deviation 2 squared. So that's 2.5 squared over 35. And then this is the new standard deviation. Like total, I guess.
Oh yeah, I have that. I don't have the stuff on top, like the x minus x2 though.
Oh, that's
Line
okay.
sample.
Yeah, no, because this is the same. Because the z-score, right, is always something minus mu, basically. And then it's over sigma. And then sigma is this. And then this is the difference between the two means. That's all it is. This is the difference between the two samples. Sometimes you're comparing the sample to a population. That's why it's x minus mu. Like, that's what we did here, right? We were comparing the sample, right? This was like p hat versus p versus the mean. Here we're comparing 2 different distributions. One for the kids, which looks like, for instance, like this, and then one for the teens, which is the green one. And we're looking at the difference between the two. Does that make sense? I don't know. What 10% condition? What's that? Oh, yeah, this is what I said. Yeah, the sample has to be less than 10% of the total population. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, duh. Like 35 words is, you could say 35 words is less than 10% of all the words in a children's book. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.5.
So yeah, you can calculate this number. I don't know, it's not too hard. Let's just see if we get the same answer as they do. So I do this squared. Divided. Actually, I can add them because they have the same denominators. And then I can just divide that sum by 35, and then I can square root it. Cool. Is 0.55 the answer for a standard deviation?
Let me check. Sorry, I was doing.
You're okay.
0.55. Yeah, 0.55.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love that. All right, little yachty later. Okay. Cool. Justify that the shape of the sampling distribution is approximately normal. It's kind of weird to say that because the distributions are skewed, right? Like the here. Do you see how it says? Where did it say they were skewed? Yeah, both distributions are unimodal but skewed to the right. Justify that the I don't know. Sampling distributions are normal as long as n is greater than 25. What's up, Zach? Shout out Zach. Zach's a great guy. We love Zach. Doing some statistics right now. I barely missed you at the TKF happy hour or coffee hour or whatever on Monday. I was playing therapist with Sage Monday morning. Poor girl's going through a rough time. But it was fun. I had a good time talking with everyone. Oh, you're good. Yeah, no, it was good to say hi. Yeah, it was cool. It was very interesting. We had a lot of heart-to-hearts. And it's greater than 30. I think that is true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, so just a quick question.
What's
When
up?
should I be using this test? Like the one to find our standard deviation?
Yeah, okay. Anytime you have two samples, and you're trying to find the difference between the samples, the standard deviation for the difference between those two samples is this. Whenever they say like two sample, two proportion, it's assumed that you're finding the difference between those two samples or those two proportions. Does that make sense?
I'm just writing this down on my formula sheet just so I can like remember. Real quick.
Sure. You're good. I know, bro. It can get super confusing. Like, which test do I use? Kevin Sauce had a great comment on he's like, just use the calculator. Because yes, the calculator does have them kind of written out. If you go to tests here, you'll see two sample Z, two sample T. The difference there, Z tests are always when you know the standard deviation. T tests are when you don't. And then you have proportions. So it's either a number or it's a percentage. And then intervals, those are confidence intervals. ANOVA. Oh man. Something of variances.
Save
analysis.
your breath, man.
No, I think ANOVA is analysis of variances. I think that's what ANOVA stands for. Okay. I think you're allowed to justify that it's normal because n is greater than 30. If the size of your sample is greater than 30, then you can assume that the sample distribution is normal as well. Oh, thanks, Endar. It is an
But didn't they just say that it was skewed, right?
So the population, this is the population distribution, okay?
Oh, but this is the sample that we're talking about. Okay.
But if I go in and I grab a bunch of samples and I start graphing the samples,
I see what you're saying.
I should get something that's normal.
Okay.
10 for 10, yay!
So,
Great. Okay, what is the probability that the sample mean word length is greater in the sample from the children's book than it is from the sample? Okay, sorry, what? Okay, cool. So they want to know what's the probability that the children's book is greater than the teen book. Okay, so here we're going to say children greater than teen. Don't take this out of context, please.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Okay.
screenshotted.
Screenshot. Gotcha, bitch. No, please. Yeah, no. Don't feel like you have to stick around on the stream, guys. Yeah, if Zach is streaming later today, go learn Infinite Series. Yeah, we love Zach. Zach's great.
Good job!
Yeah. If you want to learn more statistics here, I'm going to go a little bit more statistics, and then we have some math challenge problems with the other guys. Woo. Okay. All right, so if children is greater than teen, okay, that means x children minus x teen is greater than or equal to 0. Okay? Let's say the children's was 5 and the teens was 3. Do you see how 5 minus 3 is 2?
I'm sorry, my mom's screaming at me.
Oh, you're good. Mom, stop screaming.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus.
Where's the lasagna? Jeff Goldblum keeps popping up, dude.
Alright.
Okay. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. All right. So, if the number of words in the children's book is greater than the number of words in the teen book, then children minus teen will be greater than or equal to 0. The wizard, yeah. Do you understand why that is?
No.
Okay. Let's say the children's book was 3 and the teen's book was 4. Which one's bigger?
Teen.
Teen. Okay. Do you see how 3 minus 4 is equal to -1?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's say the children's book was 8 and the teen's book was 5. Which one's bigger?
Children.
Children. You see how 8 minus 5 is equal to 3?
Yeah.
See how this number is? Okay. So when the children's book is subtracted from the teen's book, if the children's book is greater, then the difference between them will be greater than or equal to 0. If you want to write this out with like math, we can do this as well. Watch. Okay. Mean of children is greater than or equal to the mean of the teen. Okay? Yes?
Yeah.
You see if I minus xt on both sides, that I get this?
You minus. Oh, yeah.
Right? If this was like this, and then we do minus x sub t minus x sub t, I get xc minus xt is greater than or equal to 0. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's important for here, okay? Because what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to take what the mean of this minus this is. One sec. I gotta think here. Have you learned t-test yet?
I don't think so.
You only learn z-tests?
Brother, I'm so lost.
It's okay. I got you. Here, we're gonna go to test. I'm gonna go to 2 sample z-test. I think I can use z-test because I know the samples. Here we go. Yeah, this is it. We're gonna use stats. All right. This is what we're gonna do. Yeah, okay. See how we have sigma 1, sigma 2?
Yeah.
That's the
Can
standard
we just
deviation
fill
of the
those in from
samples.
the stuff before?
Let's do it. So kids is 2.1, right? Teens is 2.5. I wanted to do this with a table, but if you get your calculator, we're just gonna do this.
Okay.
This is 3.7, and there's 35 in there. Okay. This is 4.3, and there's 35. And then here's the key thing here. Do you see where it says mu1 is not equal to mu2, less than mu2, or greater than mu2?
Yeah. We do greater than, right?
You do greater than, because mu1 was the children first. Children greater than mu2. Mu2 is the teens. Okay? Cool?
Yeah.
And then you're going to do calculate. Wait, okay, well, what? Excuse me? All right. Where was that? 2 sample t-test. Okay, good. At least held all the stuff. Oh, here we go. Pooled, I'm going to assume no.
What does that mean?
Whether the variances are pooled or not. I forget why. One second.
No, don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, it's something fancy. There's something fancy for like pooling the variances. Okay, one second. Why is this not coming out as an okay thing? 2 sample z-test. Yeah, 2.1, 2.5, 3.7, 4.3. And we want the probability, yeah. It's gonna be very low, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Okay.
So
That's cool that that's cool that it graphs the thing. Why if I hit calculate does this not work though? Yes. And why is it taking the square root of the second answer, dude? What? Why is it square rooting it? Wait, one sec. Let me clear all this. Oh, it got rid of... Oh, wait. No. It's not a t-test. It's a z-test. That's fine. Good. Calculate. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just wasn't reading it correctly. Man, my brain is messed. Okay. It says 0.86. Okay. That's your percentage.
Yeah.
That's it. It's 86%. Is that correct?
Let me check it real quick.
Sorry, I was reading this and I was like, I wasn't seeing the thing. I was messing up. Oh man.
You said 86?
Yeah.
It's the bottom portion. So it's
What do you mean it's the bottom portion?
so there's like a 1 point, or I guess not. I guess it really is either or, but it says like there's a 13% chance or 14% chance the sample mean word length is greater in the sample from the children's
Oh,
book
interesting.
than
It's 1
the
minus
sample.
it. Oh. Wait, this thing messed up then on the probability here. Very interesting. So it's 1
Well, the
minus
probability isn't
Yeah.
just it's 1 minus, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry, that's the p-value. Okay, I get it. Okay, sorry. And again, you haven't learned this yet because you haven't... Oh, what's up, OB? Thanks for the raid, dude. You haven't done hypothesis testing yet, but p-value is the percent chance that a difference was just done to random error. So there is a 14% chance, yes, or 14% chance. Yeah, that makes more sense too, by the way. I was wondering why it was like 86%. I'm like, that's high. Because the kids are already lower than the teens naturally. So the probability of this being greater than this should be low. Shouldn't be 86%. It's 14%. Yeah.
And then do you mind just explaining C again? Because I'm still...
Oh,
confused
okay,
on that.
yeah. Sampling distribution is normal because the number of the size of your sample is greater than 30. That's just, I think, all you have to say. Is that what they say?
Let me look real quick. Normal because 35 is greater than 30.
Yes. As long as your sample size is greater than 30, you don't really you can kind of ignore that the population is skewed because the sampling distribution will be approximately normal.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's good.
Nice. Okay.
I feel humbled right now.
I know there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Here, let me do some of the other questions and then I can do the quick like clarifying thing or something for stuff.
You're good, brother. I'll just go in early tomorrow. I gotta work on some physics. Anyways.
Okay, cool. All right, was this helpful? Do you learn some stuff?
I know definitely more than I knew before.
That's good. We love that, dude.
right,
Yes,
man.
good job.
I appreciate it. I
Yeah, you
appreciate it.
Man, look at that, look!
Take her
Nice.
easy, man.
Tutoring.
Guys, well done!
Ba-da-da. What's up, Sensation?
Booyah.
Booyah. Booyah. This statistic stuff will
Blue,
never catch
white,
on.
pink.
White pick? What's the white pick?
Blue, white, pink, yeah, whatever, man. Keep bringing me that.
Bring more of that stuff. Blue, white, pink. Yeah, dude. That's a great show, actually. I need to rewatch it, honestly.
It was more popular here per populace than it was in the US.
Oh, really? Is that just because we have so many shows in the U.S. and y'all just have like BBC One? That's it.
We do have Sky TV since like the 90s, so yeah.
Yeah, Sky TV is great.
A million channels and nothing on.
Ooh, we had someone. Oh, Ethva Adane. Show me how to solve motion in one dimension. Yeah, join the Discord. Or, I mean, there's a ton of videos that I have on YouTube and TikTok of me doing that. But yes. Okay. Here, let's do Shantrix's question. Okay. Is this the impossible? Okay, go away, guys. All right. Is this the impossible one with? Is this the impossible triangle one that had like a 15-minute YouTube video on it? I don't think so. This is only number 16. Okay. AB is equal to 8. BC is equal to 11. AC is equal to 6. P and Q are on BC such that PBA and QAC are similar. Okay, that's cool. So that means this equals this. Dope. Okay. Which means that this angle must equal this angle. And then this angle must equal this angle. Okay, great. Okay. What is the length of PQ? Well, since this goes to 180 and this goes up to 180, that means that this thing must equal this thing. So that means these are isosceles. That's cool. Right? Because same angle, right? Yeah, if you got the same angle, they gotta be isosceles. And I should put... Okay, cool, dude. Hmm. This is gonna start confusing me though. This does equal this, but I can't say that this equals this. Not yet. What's up, Reiki? I see you, dude. You're good. I'm gonna put like the 4 here. What if you find the angle? I could find the angle. Do I have to use... No, it's not a right angle, though. Do I have any right angles? Oh, I could do law of cosines. Yeah, I could do law of cosines. Is that really how they want me to do it? Law of cosines? Because I have 3 sides and 1 missing angle, I could say that 6 squared is equal to 8 squared plus 11 squared minus 2 times 8 times 11 times the cosine of angle B. One second to get us. So 8 squared plus 11 squared minus 2 times 8 times 11. No, I actually don't want to do that yet, sorry. I want to do 6 squared, which is 36, minus this. And then I want to divide it by 2 times 8 times 11. And here, just put a -1 in there as well. Just make it negative. Cool. And then I want to take the arc cosine of this. That gets me 58 degrees. Ooh, that's close to a 345. Okay, cool. So this is 58.1 degrees. Which now you can use law of sines to figure out this angle. Right? Actually, no, wait, one sec. You thank it for trusting you with that information and let it know of other supportive faculty. What's going on? What? Wait a minute. Let me see here. Oh, okay. You're good. You're good. Angle, side, But I don't have that side. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, this is actually really weird, actually. Wait, one sec. Oh. I don't know that this angle equals this angle. Actually, in fact, I don't think it does. Sorry, let me get rid of this. This I know is true for sure. Yeah, okay. If I do find... Okay, so this is angle B. If I try to find this angle, then that's 8 squared equals 6 squared plus 11 squared minus 2, 6. Yeah. Times 11. Cosine of C. Aha. It's actually pretty cool. Okay. So 64 minus 36 minus 121 divided by negative 2 divided by 6 divided by 11. Arc cosine that. Yeah, cool. That gets me 45.2. Yeah, they're actually different. So this angle actually corresponds to this one. That's cool. I had them backwards. I was wondering that. I was like, there's actually no way those can be the same because it wouldn't work for the law of sines on each side. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So then this one must be 45.2. This one must be 58.1. We're getting close. Because then I can find the angle of this. Do I really need it? I don't think I need that angle, actually. Well, yeah, no, it would help. But that's easy. Because this is a triangle, right? So that means all this has to add up to 180. So this plus this. 180 minus. Well, actually kind of weird. That's... It's not really drawing a scale, though, is it, then? You forgot to tell me that no calculator was allowed?
Oh, no.
Okay. Alright, we can try doing it without a calculator. Well, okay, am I still allowed to use law of cosines? You could, but I don't think I have to, actually. Here. I'm going to say this is angle 1. So this is also angle 1. This is angle 2, which corresponds to this, which is angle 2. And then these are both the same. I'm going to call this side X. Call this side X. We'll call this side Y. And then we're going to call this angle 4. I think this is really all I need, actually. So watch this. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 1, 2, and 4. So... Angle 2 times angle 2 plus 2 times angle 1. Right, because you have an angle 2 and angle 2. You have angle 1 plus angle 4 has to equal 180 degrees. And then from this, right, sine of angle 1 over x has to equal sine of angle 3 over 6. But also, sine of angle 2 over x has to equal sine of angle 3 over 8. Okay. And if I want to get length of angle y, I want to get the sine of angle 4 over y. Which is equal to the sine of this angle. So that's equal to the sine of 180 minus 3. Sorry, 180 minus angle 3 over x. Okay, cool. And then this is a relationship we have. Okay, so and then what's the identity? I think it's like sine of... that's for pi over 2. I don't think there are any relationships with pi. That's annoying. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there we go. Love these. I should just know these, but I'm gonna use them for now. There we go. Because 180 is pi. Okay. So sine of 180, which is sine of pi minus angle 3, is the same thing as just sine of angle 3. So cool. Now we have sine of angle 4 over y is equal to sine of angle 3 over x. Which now I have a relationship with here, right? Okay, so y equals x sine of angle 4 over the sine of angle 3. And then, okay, angle 1 plus angle 2. Okay, and then here's my relationship for angle 4. Angle 4 is equal to pi minus 2 angle 2 minus 2 angle 1. Or you could say minus 2 angle 2 plus 2 angle 1. And sine of pi minus is the same thing as just sine. Okay, so y equals x sine of 2 times angle 2 plus angle 1 all over the sine of angle 3. If I get to it, Adarsh, let me see. This is where I could just plug this in. Wait, but I need a relationship for X. Uh-huh.
Nice.
Okay. I think I want... Oh man, that's gonna get me a sine of angle 3 cubed. I don't really want that. Damn. Yeah, you can tell me a hint, Shantrix. You can tell me a hint. Again, I can brute force this with a calculator, but I want to see if there's something clever. Because I see a lot of like triangles, which it's nice, you know, that they all add up to 180 or something. Oh, there's similar triangles. Okay. Oh, that's silly. Okay, fine. Fuck the angles. Yes. Okay. This equals this. This equals this. This equals this. PB, AB? PB, AB. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. This one over this one is the same as this one over this one, I think? Oh, is that ratio? One sec. PB over AB. PB over AB equal to AB over CB? Wait. P? Oh, and they're all similar to ABC. Oh. Oh. And then this whole thing equals the triple. That's pretty cool. I just saw this, that they were similar. I didn't say they were also similar to that. Okay. So let's call this like X. Let's call this like Y. So 8, 6. We'll call that X. This over, sorry. Big angle. Big angle. Right? And then this is small angle, small side. Wait, sorry. This is the big angle side. This is the small angle side. This is the big angle side. This is the small angle side. Sorry, I gotta call this like Z. Z. Equals big angle side, which is X plus Y plus, I don't know, let's call this A, for instance. A over the small angle side. Oh, which is just 8. Okay. And I'm solving for A. Yeah, it's just kind of messy though. What? So the second angle. Oh, these are the same. We know that these are the same lengths. So then, y over 6. So second angle to big angle equals z over 8, which equals 6 over x plus y plus a. Wait, but that's the same thing as we got here. What? It's the same relationship. Doesn't really help me out. Right? Oh. Yeah, that would have helped. Goddamn. I fucked it. Yeah, dude. He's like, by the way, x plus y plus a equals 11. Fuck. Yeah. Sorry, I was spacing out there for a second. Yeah, by the way, this is 11. Yeah, okay, that would help out. The problem is, like, there's still 3 unknowns, though, bro. Still x and z and y. I guess I have a bunch of equations that might work. Well, this is an equation, right? And then I have 8z equals 6x. And then 8y equals 6z. Oh, so I can put everything in terms of z, right? Well, need a third equation then. Oh, I could say that. Yeah, okay. I think I see where this is going. From here, right? Yeah. 11z equals 48. Okay. 11z equals 48. Okay. And then if I put everything in terms of z, then we're okay. Okay, all right, let's try this. All right. X equals 4 over 3z. Y equals 3 over 4z. And then, so I get 4/3 z plus 3/4 z plus a equals 11. Common multiple here is 12, right? So that's times 4. So this is 16 over 12z. This is 9 over 12z plus a equals to 1. So 25. That's fucking ugly, dude. 25 over 12z plus a equals 1. And then I know that z is equal to 48 over 11. So 25 over 12 times 48 over 11 plus a equals 1. Well, that's not good. That's going to be a negative number. Wow, thanks for the bits, dude. Appreciate you, dude.
Show us your bits.
Show us your bits. Bits and bobs. Oh, equals 11, dude. I'm fucking autistic today. Wow, 150 bits, dude. Look at that, dude. Thanks, bro. You man, dog.
More. No, I'm joking.
Bring us more. Okay. Anyways. Okay.
Bring me steak.
Okay. This is actually. Oh, I see where this 11's coming into play. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Okay. This is 11, which is 121 over 121 over 11, right? So this will cancel out to just give me 4. Okay, cool. So A is equal to 121 minus 100 all over 11, which is equal to 21 over 11? Is the answer 21 over 11? It's kind of a mess. Did you say yes? Well, Shandrix, did you say yes to like what I was doing? Is correct, or is 21 over 11 the actual correct answer? Curious. Yes, he says. Oh wow, we did it! Awesome, great. Fuckity fuck, dude. Okay, we can stop all this. Yeah, chill, skibbity guys. Come on. Man, I'm exhausted. I am tired. Oh. Nice. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Recky Rex says, me. Adarsh, are you in class? He said he had class in like 10 minutes, but I forget if he actually has class. Sometimes kids just lie and tell me they have class because they don't want to wait anymore. So wait, are you in class or are you not in class? Because 15 minutes ago, they postponed it to 9. Oh, that's very convenient.
Please use complete sentences.
I only have 5. I only have 5 minutes. I know, right? It's just too funny. It's okay. I remember being a kid. I remember like saying whatever I wanted to get what I wanted. It's okay.
Yeah, like, whatever, man.
Whatever, man. Wait, did you really say that, dude? That almost sounded like saying a soundboard.
No, I used to say get fucked, men.
Get. All right. The histogram above shows the distribution of the numbers of triples hit by 30 Major League Baseball teams. Okay. Which of the following could be the median number? Okay. Which one do you think it is, Adarsh? What could be the median? This is actually a good question because it has to do with skew. Thanks, Lava Dude, by the way. Lava Dude, who are you, man? How'd you find us?
Interestingly enough, not one of mine for a change.
Oh, okay. Lava Dude's a cool name. If you wanted to do this like the manual way, this is like the frequency. So this is like 3. So I'd have to like assign like values to this. I don't know, I could assign this as like 15. Assign this as like 25, 35, 45, 55. Just take the middles of it, right? Yeah, Lava Dude, how'd you find us? Is he even in the? Is he still in the chat? Or he just benevolent? No, yeah, Lava Dude 96. Yeah, cool. Okay. Frequency means 3, so I would have to do this. I'd have to say 15, 50. I'll show you the easy way to do it, but like this would be the hard way. And then you'd have to type in like a bunch of 25s, right? There would have to be 14 of these. And then you would need 7. So these would all be 25s. You would need 7 of the 35s. Yeah, I'm cool with that, Lava Dude. Yeah, throw more gold our way. I set up a fundraiser page for us on LinkedIn now. See if any benevolent LinkedIn people want to donate. This is 45. And then you would have what's like 2 like 55s. Wait a minute, this is 45. This is 45. And then you would have a 55 and a 55. Yeah, so whenever you're trying to find the median of a distribution, you have to put all the numbers in order. Like from least to greatest. It would be from 20 to 30. I mean, probably. We can see exactly why. So, if you work from the outside in, right? Last one, right? Second one, second last one. Then this one would go away. And then you would have crossed one of these off. So now you only got 3 of these 45s left. Okay, cool. So what happens as you go in, right? You're going to trudge through a lot of things in between 20 and 30. 14 of them. And you wouldn't have to go through as many here going from 45s to the 35s. Because there's only 10 here. So as I try to make my way here, and I go through 10 different numbers, going 10 different numbers from the left side, I'm still going to be in like the 25s, which is between the 20 and 30. I feel like it's 27. I feel like you're right. I also like, wait, what happened to the music too? Excuse me? Did it just cut off? I really like this chill wave. Just do what?
Hey guys,
Hey guys, you know you can get insurance with blah blah blah. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I like this. This is dope. Okay. Yeah. You're still going to be stuck in the 25s. The 25s are between 20 and 30. So the only thing between 27 and 30 is 27. Yes. Correct. That's how you do it. My guess is 32, Shantrix. I think it's between 22 and 30, though. I wonder if you had to really... If you really had to really do that, though. The way I did it. Okay, bye. Good luck with your class that starts in 1 minute. Supposedly.
There. You should add that
Final
to
Fantasy?
your soundboard.
Oh, okay. Victory fanfare? What's this? Oh my god, what the hell? None of the kids would get it though. They won't. They don't even know what Final Fantasy is. What?
They still make them.
They do still. Exactly. So Endar says, okay, good. Oh, 30 data points. So the median. Oh, I like this. This is very good. Yeah. So if you have an odd number of data points, let's say you had data point 1, data point 2, data point 3, then it is the middle. If you have an even number of data points, let's say you had like 1, 2, 3, 4, then as you move in, like cross, now it's the average of the middle two. So very good point, Endar, there. So, if there's 30, it's in between the 15th and the 16th data point. So you have to figure out where that is, right? So This would be the first 3 data points, and then this would go up to 17. So the 15 and 16th is still somewhere in here. That's why it's 20 to 30. Yeah, I was thinking if you can see by the skew of it, but it's close. It's on the edge, actually. Nice. Okay. I like the Endar. Thanks for that, dude. That's cool. Yes, correct. All right. And then I got QV. QV, since you've been here, I'll do yours after this. And then Dennis has some fun ones too. And Kevin, if Kevin's still around. Okay, let's do this. All right, rubidium has 2 isotopes, 85 and 87. If the average atomic mass is that, determine the abundance of each isotope. Okay. I first got to kind of look up rubidium on a whatever thing. I don't need the number of protons. That is the mass. My bad. Yeah, sorry. When they put the number afterwards like this, rubidium 85 or like carbon 14 or something, that is the mass. Oh, very cool. Okay, so this thing has 2 isotopes. And that the percentage abundance of each one, and then this is the average mass. Okay, very cool. So how this works, if you do mass 1 times abundance 1 plus mass 2 times abundance 2, you should get the average. Yes, they are their MUs. Yeah, the mass is protons plus neutrons. I forgot that this number here is that sum. I thought it was the number of neutrons at first, but then I was like, no, wait, it is the mass. Okay. And this is only if there's 2 things. If there's multiple things, multiple different isotopes just means different number of neutrons, then you got to keep adding those all in. This abundance is also a percent, and if you add up all the abundances, it has to go up to 100%. So what we have here, so mass 1 is 85. So here we can say 85 times, let's call abundance 1 X, plus 87 times abundance 2. Let's say that's Y. This has to be equal to the total mass, total average mass, which is 85.47. Cool. The other thing I know is if there are only 2 isotopes, the sum of the abundances, which is X plus Y, that has to be equal to 1, or 100%. So, now this is just the systems of equations, right? That I could solve. There's nothing really easy with, well, okay. We could do elimination. I can multiply this whole thing by 85. So that would be 85x plus 85y is equal to 85. And then I'm going to subtract this one from this one. So these are going to cancel. And this is going to give me that 2y is equal to 0.47. Or that y is equal to 23.5%. If I divide both by 2. So this is the rubidium 87. And the next, which is 66.5%. No, 76, sorry. Because they have to add up to 100%. That's going to be the rubidium 85. Yeah, cool. That's a good question. Nice. Love the chem we're doing today. When's your next gaming stream? Because I've never seen a gaming stream ever. Yeah. Saturday? Y'all want to do gaming on Saturday? We can do it. I don't have anyone visiting. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Ricky. All right, here, is QV, are you around? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. Just because I see you're in the Discord, so I'll help you out real quick. All right. F of g of x. Oh, this is cool. So f of g of x means that I'm gonna put. Okay, so watch. So f of g. I think it's like this. It's f of g of x. This is kind of how I like to write it. So if f of x is equal to x squared plus 4, then f of g of x, right, wherever this is, this goes, that's equal to g of x squared plus 4. And then now you can substitute in what g of x is. G of x is the square root of 9 minus x. So you get the square root of 9 minus x squared plus 4. This is just going to become 9 minus x plus 4, which is then 13 minus x. So that should be the answer here, 13 minus x. What is the domain of f of g? Good question. If we went just by this, just by the 13 minus x, I'm tempted to say it's negative infinity to infinity. The issue is that g of x does have a domain issue. G of x has to be less than 9. This has no restrictions on the domain. We don't care. This does. Whenever you have square roots, you have to say whatever is inside the square root has to be greater than or equal to 0. So 9 minus x has to be greater than or equal to 0. So that means 9 has to be greater than or equal to x, or x has to be less than or equal to 9. So that's the question. Do we go by the simplification as the domain, which means it's just everything, or do we say that it has to be less than or equal to 9? Now I'm curious. This is like one of these, like, I call like math lawyer things. Like it's some tricky little fine print in math law of like what's okay. I can ask actually. Let's ask ChatGPT. Okay, let's say. Does the domain of a composite function to yeah, it's kind of like this. It's like, is it the composite function? Let me see. Okay, it says x must be in the domain of g of x. Okay. Interesting. I mean, that's according to ChatGPT. I don't know if that's correct. Okay, I'll see. What about g of f of x? That's what I want to know. Not the opposite. What about DeepSeek? Yeah, that's all in the news these days, isn't it? Wow, okay. Yeah, so you have to, sorry, go way off. You have to consider the domain of so even though the domain of f.d just looks like it should be everything, you have to also consider what the domains are of the inner portions of it. So because the domain of g of x is less than or equal to 9, that restricts it. So I think it's this. Less than or equal to 9 means that it has to be you would say this. You'd say negative infinity, comma, 9 with a bracket. Because it can be equal to 9. Is this right, QV? Because y equals 13 minus x. That domain is all real numbers. That's okay. But we have to consider the smaller part g of x. Yeah, cool. Nice. Love it. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. You like this chill wave? I think it's a little like too chill. Or it's like a little like too like not chill. Japanese ramen restaurant on a rainy day. Dude, how does YouTube get away with showing ads for blocking ads? There we go. This is softer. I like this. This is nice. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. Who else I got? I got Dennis or Kevin. Dennis or Kevin, if you're in the building. Dennis or Kevin, you're in the building.
No, we need banging tunes.
We do need some Kevin, yeah. Yo, Kevin's here. Okay, cool. What's up, Kevin? All right, which one do you want help with? 2D. Got it. Need to get some sleep. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, just, yeah. Word to the wise. Yeah, if the streams are late for you and you know you're going to have a question, submit it earlier in the day. Because I try to go by chronological order, unless it's like a new student I haven't seen in a while, and then like I'll help them out real quick. But if you want the guaranteed slot, get your questions in early. Okay. All right. For each statement, give a proof 2D. Okay, so here's what we got to prove. For all integers x and y, if x cubed plus x equals y cubed plus y, then x equals y. Ooh. Oh, this is fascinating. I feel like I could disprove this. Right? If then x equals y. Because I think about the negatives. The negatives can mess with things. Interesting. How did you do two-part C, Kevin? Did you turn this into like a perfect square binomial? Well, I guess you can't really do that, can you? I was trying to think if you do like x squared plus xy plus y squared, and somehow get x plus y squared, x plus y squared. Or let's see here. This would be, I just want to see for two-part C. C is false. I feel like C is false and D is true. C is false, I guess, because what? The difference between 1-to-1 and not 1-to-1. What's the counter example? Yeah, if you prove it, are we allowed to prove it by counter example? What's the counter example for C? Is it something with like a -1 in it? So for this one, I don't know, like you say like x is equal to -1, so right, -1 squared minus 1 is equal to 0. Oh, okay. But if y equals 0, 0 plus 0 equals 0. Oh, but you need them to equal the same thing. Oh, but they do. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's a counterexample. Yeah, thank you, Endar. Love that.
My man.
That's dope. Phenomenal. Okay, so how do we prove that this is true? I'm tempted to like move this over. X cubed minus y cubed equals y minus x. And then this is x minus y. X squared plus xy minus y squared? Is that what this is? What's the difference excuse? Oh, they're all plus. Okay, fine. Okay. So that tells me x squared plus xy plus y squared is equal to -1. Is that right? Unless x equals y. Right? Yeah, this is only true unless... So this is true if x equals y. Right? I guess... the way to prove this is this can't ever equal -1, right? Is that what we're saying? So this is if and only if, right? I think. Okay. Do we just say this? Is this okay to just say that this can never equal 1? Never equal -1? I don't know, because it's like x squared, y squared. These are all positive. Yes, okay. Thank you, Fembox. That's what I was looking for. Okay, the discriminant, right? Which is b squared, so x squared, y squared, minus 4x squared, y squared. Good. Thank you. Yes. This is less than 0. So no real solutions. Well, I'd move this over, right? Now this like really screws it up, right? So it's b squared. So actually no, it's this. Sorry, it's b squared minus 4a c squared, which is y squared plus 1 squared. B squared minus 4ac. No, that's all it is. B squared minus 4ac. Okay. Yes. This is always less than 0, right? Do you see that, Kevin? Yeah. So no real solutions. So then this is it. Is that cool? Does that kind of answer it? Yeah. Awesome, dude. That's a really cool question. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Fembox, for the hint on that with the discriminant. I appreciate that. Here we can give some saves out to our people who've been helping us today. There you go. Thanks, Endar, too. Oh, did it not give saves? Give saves to Endar. Yeah, there it goes. Endar, your first one. I appreciate it. Okay. Wow, this was Dennis's test? Let me see. Dennis, are you in the his house? This music is pretty bumping, dude. All right, cool. Which one? I got 12 minutes. Which one was difficult for you, man? Either one or two. All right, let's look at it. Okay. Find the solution of each of the following differential equations. Make sure you solve... Okay, so let's just do this one. Oh, I feel like I know how to do this one. Well, okay, let's see. Is this separable? I feel like it almost is, right? So like I can move the y over here and I can move the dx. Yeah, okay, cool. So we got dy over y. This is a 2x over x squared plus 1 dx. Sure is. Dude, I love this, dude. Yeah, let's dance, baby. this can be so nice. Yeah, I love that it's separable because now I can just integrate. Integral of dy over y is ln of y. This is actually a u sub. So I say u is equal to x squared plus 1. Du is equal to 2x dx. Oh my god, it's super beautiful. Whoa. Oh, wow, dude. So this is just the integral of du over u. Wait, are they the same thing, bro? So I get ln of y is equal to the ln of x squared plus 1. Oh, yeah. No, dude.
Obviously, don't go and do that.
Don't do that.
Whatever you like.
Don't cancel
we
the
can't
X.
condone anything of the sort.
No, we can't live.
Okay. Yes. Okay, and then this is plus c, right? So e to the on both sides. I get y is equal to x squared plus 1 times e to the c, which is just c, basically. And then you plug in for 0. So c equals 1. So is that right? Y just equals x squared plus 1? That's really cool. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to get that. Wow. I could pass at least one question on a Diffie Q exam. I have a little bit of time. Let me try and do this one. I feel like this is one of those... Do you guys call it... Is this an exact differential equation? Because this is just in terms of... something. Oh, it's first order. Okay. But it's not hetero? Something? So you do... Is it e to the 6x? How does this... What's the integrating factor? You can't just ask someone if they're hetero. Laz. Sorry, it's non-homo. Yeah, non-homogeneous. Wait, if it's non-homogeneous, Obi, can we say it's heterogeneous? Is that like okay? Okay. I remember it's like we use something like e to the integral of something. I want to say it's this dx, right? So that's e to the ln of 1 plus x, which just equals 1 plus x, right? Oh, sorry. Yeah, right? This integral is just ln of 1 plus x. Okay. So then I multiply that on all the sides. Okay, so that's nice. So I get 1 plus x dy over dx plus y equals 6x 1 plus x. Oh, very cool. So then this is d dx of, right, 1 plus x times y? It's like a reverse product rule, I think. Okay, cool. So then we move that over. Oh, that's super cool. I love this. This is kind of like completing the square. It's just like satisfying, you know? Completing the square is satisfying because it's like reverse perfect square trinomial, and this is like reverse product rule. So yeah, move the dx over. Integral of that is just 1 plus x times y. Integral of this is going to be 3x squared plus 2x cubed, right? I think I did that right. X squared raised power 3. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so then y is equal to 3x squared plus 2x cubed over 1 plus x. And then we said when 0, it should equal to 0. Oh, we fucked up. Forgot the plus c, dude. Plus c. Don't forget the plus c. I really messed up, dude.
Obviously, don't go and
Don't do that, dude. Don't forget the c. Yeah, that's the worst, dude. Come after me for that. All right, if I plug in a 0, I just get y equals c. What? Oh, okay, so c just equals 0. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so then this is your answer. Nice. I would have gotten 2 questions right on a DiffyQ exam. I think so. Sweet. Cool. Of the canceling factor? Yeah. It's okay. Bro, your teacher shouldn't mark you off that much for that. That's okay, man. Thank you for bringing these questions to me, by the way, Dennis. I love practicing stuff that I don't really teach DiffyQ. Most of the kids I teach are just nice. Okay, I think we got through all the questions today. It was 2.5 hours. So let's end off the stream.
That's dope.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to Office Hours today. It was a lot of fun working with you guys. Appreciate all the fun questions. And thanks for hanging out, you guys in the chat who helped me, you know, learn DiffyQ and other cool maths things, you know. Yeah, you're very welcome, dude. Right, our next stream is going to be tomorrow. That's at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come on by, get help with your homework. Let me give a shout out to Obi. Obi's a great guy. I love Obi as well. Obi, I think he actually taught a DiffyQ class last quarter online on Twitch. I think he was doing a differentials equations course. But we have some other awesome courses that are being offered by our math streamer friends. Those are the ones. And then here are the math streamers. And I think we're going to go raid one of our friends right now. I think Zach is still streaming. I hope he still is. Where is Zach? Zach. There he is. Infinite Series. Good. He's only been up for an hour. All right. Go say hi to Zach for us. He's a really great friend of ours. And I really appreciate everything he does with math Twitch stuff as well. Okay. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. And we will see you tomorrow. Peace out.